YouTube, what is going on, people? Welcome back. We are back after that shabby international break. Mind you, there was a few exciting games here and there, kind of, maybe. Yesterday I did watch, or the day before yesterday, I can't remember which one it was, but I did watch Uruguay versus Argentina. It was a pretty good game, finished 2-2, Messi and Suarez running the thing. But guys, let's get into this matchup. So, over to the tactics screen we go, and it's Crystal Palace at home to Liverpool. 8 points clear of Leicester, 9 points clear of Man City. Man City with a huge game against Chelsea at home. Must win for Liverpool, but we are injury ridden apparently. Personally, I don't think we are as injured as people are making out. I think a lot of it's precautionary. A lot of players, international sides, have qualified, a la Van Dijk, Henderson, Ox, whatever, whoever's injured. And I think they're just going to be well rested. And yeah, back at Melwood training, getting ready for this Crystal Palace matchup. So guys, let's get straight into it. First of all, we're going to talk about, obviously, the players dropped from the squad, our little angry red birds, and they are Curtis Jones alongside Harvey Elliott. One of these could possibly make the bench because there is space if all injuries are as believed. We move on to the actual injury list. We have Salah, Robertson, Joel Matip and Xherdan Shaqiri. These ones are the ones that are definitely supposed to be out. I got a slight feeling Salah may oddly make the bench. I just do. But this injury is a bit of a concern. It's a reoccurring liquid build-up in his ankle, which can be drained. And yeah, I mean, if it was something which was really bad, I don't think they'll just be draining him and forcing him to play. They would, pull him out and let him rest, and they may do that. But guys, moving on, Shaqiri is apparently about half a week or a week away from being fit again. He had a reoccurrence of a problem that's kept him out for ages. Do I believe this? I'm not so sure. There's been lots of rumours about January window and him leaving and someone else coming in. Somebody from Red Bull Leipzig. Man, well, if he's got any sort of connection with Naby Keita, then what is Naby telling him? Yeah, come sit on the bench next to me. Or don't come because you're not going to play. I mean, he's talking from experience, right? Poor Naby. Now I want to see Naby play, but for me, Naby just doesn't have the attitude both ways on the pitch, defensively especially, to occupy a first team place. I feel like he was brought for the future when maybe Henderson gets sold on, or Wijnaldum. One of them isn't really performing. I feel like it will then be Naby's time, and this is like a blending in period. So yes, but yes, guys, we go back to Matip. I'm not sure how far he is away. Maybe 2 weeks still. He was rumoured for 4 weeks or 4 to 6 weeks, something like that. So yeah, and Robertson, the Spanish Robertson, my guy, has also been out. He's supposed to be out with an ankle injury. Didn't play for Scotland. So yeah, what do we do there? Decisions, guys. Decisions. I can see Robertson playing now. I can't lie. So there is every chance I get this starting lineup fully wrong, but I'm just going by what I feel like is probably the most likely thing to happen, and possibilities with a bit of luck included, obviously. So let's move on, guys, to our club subs, and obviously we have Origi, we have Ryan Brewster, we have Adam Lallana, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Joe Gomez, and Adrian. Yes, obviously, guys, I have left a space because I don't know who is going to come in, and we will talk about that shortly. Let's quickly jump into the first team, and we are starting with Alisson in goal, James Milner left back, Virgil van Dijk and Dejan Lovren across the middle, Trent Alexander-Arnold right back, Gini Wijnaldum, Fabinho and Jordan Henderson across the middle, Sadio Mane on the right, Roberto Firmino through the middle, and yes, Naby Keita out wide left. That's who I've gone with. Now, the problem I am experiencing, guys, for the bench and pretty much the first team is that if you have 2 injuries in midfield, there's no one on the bench to kind of fill it. I mean, you've got Ox, but what do you do then? Do you probably drop Naby? Let's say Jordan comes off, or Jordan gets injured, or Wijnaldum, etc., etc. What do? You take off Wijnaldum and then you put on Ox, and then you got your 3. I mean, you got no more well, you got Adam Lallana. You got Adam Lallana on the bench, I guess. So all is not lost really. Depends also on what kind of game it is. Whether you're attacking, are you leading, are you behind, are you losing? I just thought that we was a little bit thin in the midfield area. So I mean, what you could do is Naby doesn't start, and then you start with Origi, not that one, nope. You start with Origi on the left, which for me doesn't play is best on the left. It's kind of out of position. I like him in the 4-2-3-1 when he's the focal point. Personally, I even prefer him here, but obviously without putting Firmino on the left. So maybe you have Mane on the left here, you have Origi in the middle, and then you have Salah. I think that's when Origi is at his best. I don't like Origi out wide, especially starting games when a team's at full strength. He's quite bare minimal. Also, I think it promotes a little bit of a weakness down this side, and the same with Naby here. And who do we have? We have Crystal Palace right winger, what's his name, the light skinned guy that scored the blinder against City. We have him coming down this side. Zaha for me is okay here. I think Henderson, Mane and Trent, I think that's good, especially Henderson. I think these two are comfortable. I guess they're comfortable enough with him. I just feel like, I mean, Origi's not bad at tracking back. He does the minimal, doesn't he? But you know, Mane down here tracking back is insatiable. He's like none other. He's brilliant, absolutely fantastic. So I just feel like that's a little bit of a problem. But then, you know, we do then, if Origi starts, we do then have, you know, a full strength midfielder. We have 3 midfielders, good solid. 2 of them can be changed. Ox can come on if we're comfortable. Ox can come on for a Hendo, and maybe, I don't know, well, Keita obviously would come on for Wijnaldum, or you know, there's only one change, and maybe we swap out a striker or something. We have our backup centre back. So I mean, Brewster, I was thinking of having a Curtis Jones or an Elliott, but I just think it's too much attacking. It's too much attackers. Maybe we will bring up a LaRouche. I can't see it. I think it's too big a game. I think if Robertson isn't fit, then Milner definitely starts that. If Robertson is fit, Milner is on the bench, and then we don't have that problem, which means Origi can bench and Keita can start left side up front, alongside Firmino and Mane. So yes, guys, but for the time being, I feel like this will be my start in lineup. I got a funny feeling Keita will kind of play. I think he'll play, and maybe he drops back into midfield and Origi comes on. You could always do like that, but the thing is, he's already got tired legs, and I don't know if I really like. If you was to bring Keita, when Wijnaldum comes off, Keita drops back, and it's like a 0-0 or we're losing. and then Origi comes on. This side here starts to look really unbalanced. Like, no one really knows what it is. Like, it's not Milner's number one position. It's not Origi's number one position. Keita's just in the weird kind of form at the moment, and he's not defensively minded. So no, it's really unbalanced. So I would hate to see that personally. So I don't think I would change Wijnaldum. I think I'd leave Wijnaldum there, which means, you know, what does Keita do? Where does Keita work? So I mean, this is another obvious starting lineup, which is probably the more likely, to be fair, simply because Klopp needs that midfield change, fresh legs, and actually thinking a game like this, I think Lallana's probably the more likelier to come on if we are leading, and he just wants to put some energy in there and some good solid work rate and discipline. I definitely think Lallana's first on, and then later towards the end of the game we will have an Ox, and then even later probably a Keita, providing we don't have any injuries, etc, etc. So guys, yeah, I'm not sure who joins the bench. I mean, feel free. Who do you think will join the bench with this lot? Drop me your teams. Like, who do you think is going to play? What do you think of the injuries? Yeah, guys, just, you know, throw it all out there. Who's going to be your man of the match? Your predicted scores, your scorers. Fire it all at me. Please, please, please. So my predicted man of the match, guys, again, I think he's in great form. I think he's been well rested. I think he needs to have, with all these injuries, I think he needs to have a really strong game, and I think he will. And he is Fabinho once again. I'm going with Fabinho to completely boss the game, control it, and just, you know, make an example of things. My scorers, do I think we're gonna win? Whew, man, this is scary. I don't think it's gonna be easy, but I'm gonna go with first clean sheet. Well, not first clean sheet, but I think it'll be the third clean sheet, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Comments. Third clean sheet, and I'm gonna go for 2-0. Scorers, wow, I don't even know. Scorers, boy, guys, scorers. These are this is random. I'm gonna go for. This is just gonna be pure guesses, guys. I'm going to go for Mane, and then I'm going to go for Oxlade-Chamberlain coming on at some point. Ox might even start. Could even start. I don't think he will, but I think he will come on. Maybe we're ahead 1-0, we're comfortable, and Ox comes on 75, 80 minutes, maybe 80 minutes, gets the second long range shot or something like that. You know what Ox does. He does what he does. Yeah, so I think that will be the outcome. Jump across to the City versus Chelsea game. I think we're going to see a draw here. I think City can dominate the midfield area. It's crazy. Kovacic, Jorginho and Kante, I think they can deal with that midfield. Rodri, Kevin De Bruyne, I think they can. I think a key battle will be Jorginho versus KDB. KDB didn't really get the better of Fabinho. He got around him once or twice in the 90 minutes. I think getting around Jorginho is really possible, so they got to really watch that. They probably need someone to go with him, like a Kante or a Kovacic. I know it's more Kante's game than Kovacic's game, but yes, guys, I think that's gonna fall. I think that's gonna be a draw. I don't think City are going to win. I don't think Chelsea are going to win. I'd rather a Chelsea win. I know Chelsea fans will start piping up, oh yeah, we're in the title race. Blah, blah, blah. No, you're not. You're not in the title race because you will falter. but I can grin and bear Chelsea fans hyping up, and then they can calm their hype when they go and get a draw away to Bournemouth or something like that. I don't know, one of the lesser teams, and then they can done their hype, as we call it. Done their hype. Done your hype. So yes, guys, this has been the pre-match review. Nice and short. Well, kind of. So yes, as you know, I have been the Red Mr. LFC Ninja, and I will see you at the Palace match, because I'm gonna be there. So keep an eye out. Anyways, guys, let's do this.